The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. All right, ready to get underway. Now here is Michael Harris II. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second easily with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
He's trying for third. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Austin Riley, the next to hit, takes ball one. There's a strike.
Well, they left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again. Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 400.
Grounds one to short. Volpe tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Matt Olson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Righty delivers. That one misses. Ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That one fouled off. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Harris pulls it down, and there's one down. This offense ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
Well, they're ready to perform in the biggest game of their season. We expect to see smart at-bats from them today. It's a battle-tested group, Boog, and they know what's on the line in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one missed. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that is downstairs. 1-1. Stanton with a homer in his last game. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Throws to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Heel, back to work. And that one is inside. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way inside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Strike 2.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Sean Murphy in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This one lifted in the air, left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. 1 away. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Big, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty. Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. This one in the air right field, and that is foul.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
This to third. There's one. Out. On to Olsen. That's two. 3 up. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside. And that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Orlando Arcia. And a foul ball. Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. First offering, and it just misses. Lined into right. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple.
Run around the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Just missed. Top of the zone for a called strike. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Tied up here in the early going. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Calls it in, 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Struck out swinging his first time. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Called strike right there.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Olsen now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
this guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Waste no time there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Strike on the inside corner. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here comes Aaron Judge. First pitch, and he just misses. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Judge waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has putter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Stanton now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted, and no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That to right. And there's one down. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. All tied up here in Game 3 of the World Series. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here is Goldschmidt. Sale back to work.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there. You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Dominguez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
No ball, 2 strikes.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And that one missing low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Riley fires to first, and that'll do it. Profar climbs in on that left side. There's a strike.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first. Profar is out. Here comes Austin Riley. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the head.
There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was low.
Headed towards the corner. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That should get the dugout going. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now Marcelo Zuna in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. And here comes the Yankees. A new arm into the game. The righty, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it, 1 at second, double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Foul ball there. The Yankees trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient. with the pitch count in this one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Judge at the plate now. That's ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes Bellinger. And ball one. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Center field. Harris has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. So here's Murphy now. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike one. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Wells makes the grab, 1 down. Orlando Arcia now at the plate. In the air, right side. Judge hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. Outside low, 1-0. That one missing inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Profar in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. The Yankees looking to rally. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer preparing to come on if needed. Jimenez also getting ready.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Wells makes the turn at second. Around third. He'll score.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Now 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground, and foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch inside. 3-2 down.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera, a switch hitter batting right. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him! They limit the damage here. Here is Austin Riley. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. That one ripped right center field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Snags it for the second out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's down and away. And a curve misses outside. That's smashed towards center. Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer. Volpe goes after that one for strike one.
Wow,
One's the count.
that's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one in the dirt. Ball one. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And he'll reach second with one away.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run at second. Next offering misses down and away.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And Judge spoils that one. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Swing at a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Judge out on the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings, and this one's flared. It's going to fall for a hit. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. And it's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Sting for the out. And that is the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 3. Leiter back to work. Inside.
Ball one, no strike.
And that is ball one. Here comes the skipper. On the mound now, Luke Weaver. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball one there.
That's a really good take.
Up and in. The count now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now, Orlando Arcia. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. That's inside.
Ball one.
set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias appears to be getting loose. Jimenez warming up as well. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the corner. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Inside, just missed. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away. Here comes a skipper. 2 on, 1 out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. To second with the throw-in. Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's to third, LeMahieu. Tosses to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Here's Austin Riley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man.
Nope.
Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs, 1 hit. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Makes the grab, and there's one away. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Save at second, and that was not close. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Sends it across to first. Judge out of the play. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. A little bit high. Ball 1. The winning run on second base, and it's 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line drive, base hit. Fires to the plate, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Now here is Marcell Ozuna, and that's in there at the knees. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And here comes the Yankees. That one out to right. Judge sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Fought off foul. That's through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. Popped up. And that's a fair ball.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
1-1.
2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now on Acuna. Gets a piece. and stays alive.
Ball, that's it.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. New pitcher for the Braves, Darius Vines. Stanton swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the winning run is aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Making a move at first, coming in as a pinch runner, Oswald Peraza. And now it's going to be Austin Wells. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Then here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and there's one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead of McCall. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The changeup missing. 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location.
Over to Albies. Beats him to the bag. And here is Orlando Arcia. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Line drive. Down the line. And it's foul. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And here comes the Yankees. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And he's got a free.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Right down to shoot, strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he strikes out the side here in extras. And the Braves go down quietly. Back to the top of the order, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Vines back to work. And that one fouled off. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped into center, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Chisholm in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Rudder takes off. High fly ball out towards left center. Harris sizes this one up, and there's one down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Now move to first. And they got him. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And here's Austin Riley.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Just missed. On the ground to first. Goldie takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. And that is out of play. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Look out! And it hit him. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Braves going with a pinch runner, number 70. Albies in the box now. Take strike 1. That clips a corner. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Not even close there. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. That's off the inside edge. 2-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in Game 3 of the World Series. High fly ball down the left field line. Dominguez has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third. Here comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball to the right side. Olsen steps on the bag. One up, one down. Now at the plate, Oswald Peraza getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Out to short, Arcia. Zips it across, and that quickly, 2 away. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. So digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. New pitcher on here, Jake Cousins.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Up and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And it's even up. And that one popped in the air, left field. Oh, no, he dropped it.
No, Boog, I feel for him right there. And to drop a pop-up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head, because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically.
Here's Profar now. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Profar gets a piece there. That one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias. Golden stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swinging, it's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. That one misses. 1-0. And another ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And now the winning run is on base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Iglesias throw over, and he's back safely. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Cousins back to work. A little bit low.
Count 1-0.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge is there. And out number one on the grab. Here's Matt Olson down. Infield shifted to the pull side. And fouled off. Hammered on the line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now the DH came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Foul ball still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now a chance for Oswald Peraza. Grounded out his first time up. Left field. Profar. And that will end the inning. A hit and an error. And now Sean Murphy. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back on this one. It bangs off the wall. The throw to second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep.
Manager out of the... Now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Arcia in the box now. Takes strike one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Caught him looking for the K.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Proof right there.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Bryce Elder. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Acuna on the run. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 3. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Yankees walk it off in game 3.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly.
Yeah.